Hey y'all, it's your girl Gemini Jazz with House of Chiron, and we are back with another episode of Galactic Gossip. Yes, indeed. So, welcome to the week and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please like and subscribe and tap that bell so you get all the notifications. And also, thank you for being here. Also, welcome to this week. We got through last week. We had some really great energy, and now we are embarking on week 2 in March. Okay, so we have quite a few things to discuss, about 3 or 4 different transits that are major that are happening this week. But before we get into the week's energy, I would like to have some announcements, if I may. So, first and foremost, I have still the tickets are on sale for the Trauma Conscious Full Moon Yoga Healing Circle. So, if you have attended our January or February events, once again, thank you for coming to those and attending those. And if you have been to one of those, you know they are absolutely transformative and healing, and it's an amazing event. So, a little background this event, it is a partnership with myself, Gemini Jazz from House of Chiron, and Natita Gassel with the Trauma Conscious Yoga Institute. So, together, she and we put together astrology based yoga event to where she does the somatic therapy. She's also a licensed therapist as well as a yoga instructor, and she's also a yoga teacher. She has an entire institution where she teaches. Um, aspiring yoga teachers, as well as she does the trauma conscious therapy method, and she teach therapists as well. So she has a really great and extensive background in history. Her resume is phenomenal. And she and I have paired together to bring the two modalities of the therapy as well as the astrology. And we just have created this beautiful space of healing and connection and community. And it's just wonderful. So, if you are interested in attending to the March or even the April event, because we have those dates set now, that information can be found in the link in the bio below. Also, if you visit my website, there is a link for those information for that event, and all the information is linked there as well. So, yeah, I hope to see you all there because we have been having a really great turnout for the last 2 months, and this is the third month that we're going to be hosting this, so it's going to be amazing. I just know it's March. March has beautiful energy, so I just know it's going to be dope. And we will be having this one on the full moon in Libra at the end of the month on the 28th. So it's going to be just that dope. So, anywho, moving on. Next order of business, I have the wait list open for the House of Chiron Celestial City membership. I am hype about it. I hope you all are too. The city will open officially on March the 20th, which is the first day of spring, which is the first day of Aries season. So it's the astrological new year. And it is a wonderful time to open up something brand new and start something new for community involvement and community connection. So there's just so much that is offered within this space. We have a online chat form that you can access on your computer, but you can also access it on your phone as well. And in that chat, we talk about different topics. We can connect with each other, kind of sharing our astrology experience, and any information that everyone has, we can all share it. So it's kind of like a learning thing, but we're learning from each other, learning from community. And then y'all will have direct access to me. So if you have any astrology questions, I will be in there very active. And in the event that you do not get the opportunity to connect with me as quick as you would like, then I have some other individuals that are in there that can actually help and assist and answer questions and so on and so forth. Also, we have some exclusive content that you will be able to access. Plus, you will be getting sign by sign readings for all of the major transits every month. And it is for a small fee of $22.22 per month. I know It's dope. I know. You get all that access and all this cool stuff for such a reasonable price. Like, why not? You know, I wanted to offer something that is affordable, but you still get what it is that you desire. You get something that you need as well. And it's fun. You know, you get to connect with people that you don't know, that you probably would have never met. And you get to share astrology stories, and you get to share all of your information about your life and all this other stuff. Whatever you want to share, you can share it up in there. Um, and then also with the exclusive content, I give some information in there about some astrology stuff and just some webinars that may come up. I'll be sharing that in there. Then we have a new moon connection. Every new moon, we connect and we set our intentions, and we do like a healing kind of vibe in there. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be, and that one's going to be live. So that's every new moon, a live connection with our community that we are building within our own celestial city. So I'm just excited and it's dope. So, anywho, moving on. If you are interested in getting into that, please go ahead, hit that description box down there, and click on that link, add yourself to the wait list, because I will be opening up very soon for people to start submitting their payments. So that way, once it hits the ground running on the 20th, you get everything that I asked for, or that you asked for, that I'm telling you that you're getting. So, you know, the readings will be in there for April as of the 20th. So you'll be having that look ahead for April for your sign. You can listen for your sun, moon, and rising, because all of them will be available. You can listen to all 12 signs as many times as you want. It is continuous and always. And I'm just happy about it. So, anywho, also with that, I am putting all of my readings, my individual readings, that is my solar, lunar, natal, relationship, yada, yada, yada. All of the readings are going on sale, 40% off. And I will link that information. The promo code to get 40% off on all readings will be in the description box also. So 40% off until they are gone. So it's first come, first serve. And then I will not be opening up readings until December of this year. I thought I was going to be able to do it at the summer solstice, but I will not. I will be opening them up for the winter solstice only for the remainder of this year. So this is the only and last time that you can get an actual reading from Gemini Jazz, and you won't be able to get it until the end of the year. There's some major things, some major shifts and transits and transformations that are happening in my career within House of Chiron, as well as in my personal life. So I have to be light and easy on myself. So my focus will be on the membership and the other things that I have going on. And I have to take a break from the individual readings. And I hope you all understand, but you do have time to get readings from me. So until they are gone, okay? So anywho, moving on. I think that's all I got. Do I have anything else? I don't think I have anything else, but if it does, I'll just mention it at the end. So let's get into the energy from March the 7th through March the 13th, shall we? Yes, we shall. All right, first and foremost, on March the 10th, we have the sun making a conjunction to Neptune at 20 degrees in Pisces. So when the sun comes into connection with Neptune, this is going to push us to want to be seen more on the screen, in a sense, like allowing us to tap into our creativity through arts and cinema. So you might find the need for you to be like taking selfies and doing videos. It really will bring up that creative side, because the sun is our creative self-expression. It's also our purpose, our soul expression. It's our creativity. It's our sense of fun. It's our hobbies, but it's also our inner child as well as our own children. So you might find yourself really connecting to your own children or children within your community or within your direct connection on a spiritual level, really connecting and having fun with the children, or even just working on healing your inner child, because that Neptune energy, and it's in Pisces, is all about the healing, but it's also about the creativity. Pisces are one of the most creative signs that there are. And it's all in connection to the sun, which is, you know, ruling of Leo. Leo, it's ruled by Leo. And the sun is very creative in a sense. It's like your creative self-expression. It's very bold, it's very loud, right? So when you take that and you pair that with this Neptune energy, and it's in the sign of Pisces, you're going to get a lot of spiritual connection. We're also going to become more intuitive, more sensitive. We're going to be exhibiting high empathy within our community and having much more compassion, not only with ourselves, but the people around us as well. So with this energy, our senses will be more connected to our environments as well. And so it's really essential to pay attention because we're going to be open, right? This is really amplifying our own sensitivity. So this is your intuition. This is all of these things. So you might be really prone to attract the energy vampire. So just be careful that you're protecting your energy on this day as well, because it's open, it's heightened, right? It's like the veil is not there. So there's no veil, so there's no protection. So protect yourself. Make sure you are wearing your grounding stones, your obsidian, your tiger's eye, so on and so forth. Also your protection stones. So the sun, like I mentioned, is our soul expression, and it's also our purpose, it's our vitality. And so we may find ourselves being much more gentler and compassionate within how we express ourselves and how we see ourselves. The sun is also our confidence. So we might become more sensitive in the way we really see ourselves and be more confident in who it is that we are. Also, this is a chance for us to enjoy spiritual connections with others, improving our self-esteem. So do these things in a very Leo Piscean way. So cinematic things, photography, taking pictures, getting out and enjoying the nature, getting out and seeing the beauty in your community and around you as well. So our imaginations are going to go through the roof. We're going to be able to create something beautiful. If that's something that you have been trying to do, is really tap into your creativity. This is the perfect day to start a creative project. And situations on this day that have been kept hidden may come to the surface at this time, because Pisces and Neptune is all the ruler of the 12th house. The 12th house is the house of the subconscious, the unseen, undoing. So with the sun being there, it's going to shine a light on it. But at the same time, the sun is bright, right? The sun is heat. So it's also going to burn up those things that are hidden that no longer works for us, the negative subconscious things, or even like the hidden enemies, because it's the house of the hidden enemies. So this is the day where something might come to the surface, and your enemies might come up, and it's like, yo, it's time for this to be cut, done. This is the season of cutting cords. Just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. I said it and I ain't taking it back. It's the season of cutting cords. So that might come to the surface on this day as well. So moving on, other things that might come to the surface, some health situations might come up where you need to make some changes or some adjustments in your health or your ritual, your workout routines. Also, there might be some opportunities for you to grow spiritually as well. So we'll be able to pick up more on the energies more efficiently with our heightened sensitivities and our intuition, and we'll be able to make haste and change and shift, because we've gotten here to this point where we've gone through all of the details with Mercury being in retrograde. We know what needs to change. And now we have the confidence, because the sun is here in Pisces, also making this conjunction to tap in and make those changes. Cool. So you would think that's like the big energy of the week, but no, it's not. It's this new moon that is in Pisces that's happening at 23 degrees on March the 13th. Okay, so 23, we know it's a 5. That's transformation, that's change, positive change. So new moons are known for a time for setting new intentions, manifesting our deepest desires. And so that is what's going to be happening here. The new moon in Pisces is going to allow us to tap into our foreknowledge and set those intentions based on what we know. That Piscean grandfather energy, that wisdom, right? So tapping into that knowledge and that wisdom and seeing what it is that we need to set for our intentions for the life that we dream, right? This is truly that energy of dreaming of the life that you desire and manifesting it, right? So with this is going to help us tap in, set those intentions surrounding the life that we've imagined for ourselves as well. And this could be through creative imagery. This could be through increased intuition, heightened sensitivities, and our spirituality as well. So this new moon reminds us not to necessarily repress our emotions, but embrace our emotions, embrace our sensitivities in all ways, because they play a significant role in what it is that we are trying to create for our lives. So the health or even the service to others that we provide may come to the surface at this time because it's all that 12th house energy. And so, with that being said, this is also going to help us use that energy to see that Aquarian vibe that we have been under about, the community, humanitarianism. So what service am I providing others that is helping me get to where it is that I need to go? You know, that kind of energy. So also it's important for us to use this new moon energy, not only to dream and imagine as we set the plans, but also to allow the darkness of that, that new moon. The moon, when it's a new moon, you cannot see it in the sky. So allow that darkness, right? Allow that the abyss of the Piscean nature, the 12th house energy to surface, and allow it to surface what has been holding you back subconsciously from creating those things. So with Pisces being at the end of the zodiac, it's really a great time to release and let go, and then prepare for the new beginnings, because we do have the spring equinoxes coming on the very next week, 7 days later, so it's a great time to release whatever needs to go, because this is the last new moon that we have before we start the new astrological year. So also keep in mind that this new moon is making a tight conjunction to Venus and Neptune that's happening at 20 degrees. And we're going to get into that in a little bit, because I'm going to talk about that. But this new moon in Pisces is going to bring up some things regarding our self-worth and our values, right? So focusing on our material possessions and what it is that we desire to manifest, and using the magic of Pisces to do such a thing, right? Imagine, your financial situation, all of these things just changing with a simple shift in what it is that you are doing, allowing whatever it is that's hidden come to the surface and say, oh, okay, I didn't know that behavior or that mindset was holding me back. I no longer believe that. It's that energy of don't believe everything that you believe. Very much so. That might come up during this new moon. So allow it to come up. Don't be resistant. Push it on and move on with it. So it's very good energy to play with this new moon. So especially with Neptune and Venus being there supporting this energy, because Venus rules our pleasure senses and partnerships and beauty and our finances, and Neptune is the ruler of spirituality, creativity, dreams, and illusions. So it's here to invite us to surrender to fate and that spiritual aspect of it in order to adopt new and positive beliefs in order to create our future. So when we were talking about that, I mentioned Venus making this conjunction to Neptune. So that's actually happening on the exact same day as the new moon. So Venus in a conjunction with Neptune in Pisces, that's happening at 20 degrees, also on the same day. And this is a transit that's going to promote dreamy vibes, right? So it's going to help us to create and set those intentions that we are trying to, set, and using those to make a plan. So when you're setting your intentions, it's also not about saying what it is that you want, what it is that you obtain, or you want to obtain, what it is that you desire, but creating an action plan. What is it going to take in order to have these things, right? So I would encourage everyone to do that as well on the same day. If you are setting your intentions on a new moon, make sure you also setting an action plan in order. So with it occurring on the same day as this new moon with this Venus conjunct Neptune energy, we're encouraged to dream, set those intentions, set an action plan, and then release what needs to be gone, release what needs to be let go of in order to obtain it. So if you have that action plan there, then you'll be able to see what it is that you're doing that could be counterproductive to that action plan that you're creating. So on the flip side, with this Venus Neptune conjunction, we could get caught up in our dreams and kind of laze about, so not really taking the action. So that's why it's really important that you create an action plan, because this energy is just going to make you want to feel good, right? Because Venus is all about our pleasure senses, and Neptune is just like, it's also pleasure, but it's like escapism pleasure as well. So it's like bed pleasure. So I'm just throwing that out there. So keep that in mind, that, you know, you might want to laze about and not genuinely take action on the things that you're trying to manifest. So it also can bring an energy of over idealizing situations. So that's kind of like focusing on what things should be, or what you kind of dream that they are, rather than what they truly are. And this could really hinder you from seeing what needs to be removed, because you're not focusing on the reality of it. So remain logical, even though this energy is like above and over beyond rose colored glasses. That's what this energy is. Make sure that you are remaining grounded and being logical in all of these things. So make sure you're able to focus and, you know, be real about it. Be real with yourself, number one. So, anywho, indulge in creative hobbies, movies, art, dance, music. That is really supported on this day. If you are a painter, it'll be a great day to tap in and just paint something beautiful. You might even be able to sell it and get some money for it. If you are into the makeup business, it's a really great day to do some makeup or put out a makeup line, makeup product on this day. If you are, even if you are an investor, it's a great day to invest in the beauty industry, something like that. So might make some money in one of those things, maybe even into movies or music or something like that, whatever. So that's all I have for this week for Galactic Gossip. Just a quick recap. We have the new moon that's happening in Pisces at 23 degrees. We have Sun conjunct Neptune, and then we have Venus conjunct Neptune. So I hope you all have a wonderful and beautiful week. Check the description box for all the updates and all the announcements. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I love you all. Thank you for being here.